Hey everyone, Deborah with Pinching Pesos here, and it's time for They Paid What Live. I had a lot of fun doing it live last week, so I thought I would go ahead and do it again. So we are looking at the week of September the 25th through, party foul, hang on. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so September the 25th through October the 1st, I had a total of $498 in sales on eBay, $19.75 on Bonanza, and $230 on Amazon. So it came out to $748, and with a net profit of $341 after cost of goods and fees and shipping and all of that good stuff. So not a bad week. I have been like just this last week on Tuesday and Wednesday, I worked on repricing my store because I got to looking at my stuff and I was like, I'm asking a lot of money for my junk, so I was like, honestly, like a while back, whenever I was, starting business, and then throughout the last 5 years, I've had the I'll wait it out for top dollar. And recently I decided that might not be the best business model for me, just because I have access to a lot of great inventory. There's so many stores around here. Even though there's a lot of other resellers, there's just so much to get. And I really need to turn my items faster than I am. I'd really like for them to sell a lot quicker than they are. So I went through and I basically repriced pretty much 85 to 90% of my store for kind of a quicker flip type business model. And it's working. If you look at and I know I'm not talking about last week's sales right now, but it's just kind of the topic because it's my time frame. But I keep track of like my numbers in my little planner here. And so down here, I'll write my sales. And if you see my sales at the beginning of the week, were pretty dismal. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, I repriced. And then you can see the rest of the week was pretty much over $100 days. Besides Sunday, I was at 95. That I thought was really great, and it actually kind of proved to me that maybe the faster flip kind of business model is what I need to be looking at. I listed 31 things on Saturday, which was more than I had listed in the entire last 30 days. And I've already sold 2 or 3 of those, 3 things that I listed Saturday night. I sold Saturday and Sunday, so they're already gone. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So expect to get a lot more haul videos from me because I'm expecting to go out shopping more often. I'm still working through a backlog of stuff, but I am going shopping once a week, and I have been doing those haul videos. But I'm hoping by November I should be able to go shopping much more often, way more than once a week. So I really would like to start shopping 3 times a week. And that's been my goal the entire year. And I just didn't get around to meeting my goals in that way. But I'm putting a higher standard on myself now. And, like I was saying before in some previous videos, I've got to get this together because I need to be making enough to cover all of our household expenses. And we're also in the process of buying a house and all of that other stuff. If you watched last week's video, we didn't end up putting an offer on that house that we were going to because it was a foreclosure and there was a lot of stipulations that went along with it. And we were running around, trying to get everything put together. And I was like, you know what, this is maybe not the right place for us. We can find something that we're not running around last minute trying to get everything together for the mortgage company. So that's gone, but it's okay. I was a little upset on Friday and Saturday, but you get over it. It's time to move on. So let's go ahead and get into what got sold. Okay, so I picked these up at at Thrift Land for $5.99. I had them priced a lot higher at one point. I think I had them priced in the 50 some odd dollar range. I lowered the price down and they sold for $34.95 plus shipping, and they were used. So initial investment of $5.99, it's not bad to me. They were in really good condition, and for some reason the other people that had them listed didn't have them, like, didn't have certain keywords in there. They didn't have patent leather as a keyword, which, you know, they're patent leather, they need that keyword in there. So yeah. And then I had bought a bag of Build-A-Bear stuff a long time ago, and I forgot all about it, and it was sitting over in a closet. I had originally took out all of the items for my daughter to have, and I gave them to her as a gift for Christmas last year. And then I forgot all about the bag. I had only paid $4.99 for the entire thing, and there's a lot of stuff in there. And one of them was this Harry Potter outfit. So it sold for $19.95 plus shipping. I was kind of concerned originally because the buyer was new to eBay, and I was like, oh my goodness, I hope they don't think that this is like a full-size person costume. But no, they gave me great feedback, and not a bad turnaround on basically a buy cost of less than $1. I try to pick up any Build-A-Bear stuff that I find if it's in a bag. Not individual stuff, even though I did notice that the Harry Potter, I didn't realize that the owl is actually the Harry Potter owl. So when I was doing research for the costume, I noticed Harry Potter as being some of the keywords, and I was like, oh my goodness, because I had one of these owls before that came in some plush, not realizing that that's kind of what it was, that it was supposed to be keyworded that way. So yeah. I still have a few of these skinny jeans that came in the Amazon palette reject stuff. I only have like burnt orange left, and let's see, some khakis, and then some navy. I don't have very many left at all. But I sold a pair of the burnt orange ones. That's these here. $11.95 free shipping, and I'll be glad when those are gone. I've had those for a really, really long time. Let me go ahead and check the chat real quick and see what's going on over there, because I haven't even looked. Michael Stone says, I start off my items asking top dollar, and then after a couple months I reprice them. Yeah, that used to be my model, was that I always price things, and you've probably heard me say it many times before, that I price things on the higher end of the spectrum, and then I'd put best offer, and then I'd run sales periodically. I am not doing that anymore. I'm basically pricing things on the low end of the spectrum, you know, doing my research and pricing it pretty competitively, trying to move it out more quickly. And I've been much more picky about the items that I've been buying. I'm not interested in a bunch of low dollar stuff. I mean, it would be different if I lived in an area that just didn't have a lot of resources for me. There's no reason for me to be buying a bunch of low dollar items. So it's like my hair curlers that I sold. I sold a pair of Remington tight curls. I paid $4.99 for them, and I could have priced them pretty high. I could have priced them, you know, $50 and just kind of waited. Instead, I priced them $39.95, and they sold in 45 minutes. So they were on the lower end of the spectrum on the pricing. I would much rather sell something in 45 minutes than wait 3 months to sell it for $10 more. It's just, Not part of my business plan anymore. Miriam is asking, how much lower are you going on competition? It really depends how much I have invested in the item, and then based off of experience and the other comps in the area of, you know, those items. Sorry, I said in the area because I've been talking about houses for the past 2 weeks. But the different comps, you know, like with the Remington type curls, let me show you, and I can kind of give you an example of how I did my pricing research. So let me share with you. So if you look here, I mean, there's some, I mean, there's $69, $76. Those were mine right there, $39.95. $42, $54. So I basically was like, okay, they seem to be going anywhere from 40 some odd dollars to 70 some odd dollars. I'm going to price them $39.95. I paid $4.99 for them. These need to go. And it worked. I mean, it totally worked. So that's kind of what I did. And I'm not saying that I would have priced that item $19.95, even though that's still a profit. You got to kind of go off of your research and the value of the item. You don't have to lowball it, but I mean, be competitive. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be competitive. I don't want to do the sit and wait for a top dollar game anymore. Let's see. Karen says, I have recently switched to flipping my items quicker too, and I love it. Yeah, I want the sales. I want things to move. Parrot Head says, I've switched all of my stuff to best offer. And I always offered best offer on my items, even though they were priced higher. Sometimes people just want to buy things. So yeah, I've basically taken best offer off of my listings, and they're just priced, you know. Okay, all right, let me get back to what we're doing here. I picked up these PGA Tour pants at Academy Sporting Goods store. They were doing a clearance, and then they were also doing a sale on the clearance. So basically everything that was on clearance for less than $10 was also half price. So these pants originally retailed for $39.95. They were on clearance for $9.99 or $9.95. I'm not sure which one. And then they were half off. So I paid a little less than $5 for them. I went ahead and priced them $24.95 plus shipping, and I've sold both pairs. So that was a pretty good turnaround on those. I picked up some other stuff while I was there that I need to locate, because I apparently have a bag of sporting good clothing that's collegiate that is in season right now, and I need to get it listed, but I don't know where I put the bag. It is missing. I've had this set of DVDs for well over a year, and I've had them priced all kinds of ways. I originally had them priced at $249. They went down to $199. They went down to $149. They've gone on sale. They've gone all of these things. I have, since there's 10 DVDs, I had basically $30 invested in them because they're $2.99 a piece at Savers, and then they were 30% off, so it really wasn't $30 invested. It was 30% off of 30. So a little over 20 bucks. And they ended up selling for $89.95. They were on sale for 10% off. So my profit on that item, if I just say it as $30, my net profit was 41 bucks. So I was just really happy to see this item go because I've had them for over a year. And if I would have priced them $99 to begin with, these would have sold last year. These would have not have still been sitting here. This was the last of the Ultimate Chopper piece. This I've parted out this unit. You can sell them whole. Kind of ranges. They priced that way too low. I've sold mine for $24.95. I don't know why they would have priced their chopping blade for that low. The entire unit, that one went for $47, free shipping. This one went for $39. This one is $49. So you can sell the whole unit for a pretty decent price, but I find that I make more money selling it parted out. So I sold the chopping blade for $24.95. I sold the little bowl for $7 plus shipping. I sold the lid, and then I sold the base. And you can see the base went for $19.95 plus shipping. I believe I paid, I don't remember if this one I paid $4.99 for or $7.99 for. But either way, I still made a really decent profit off of that entire unit parted out, because you got to think 20 plus 25 is 45 plus 7, that's 52, plus the lid, that's 20. So $62 plus all the shipping that I got from all of the separate pieces. Cuisinart blades are one of my favorite things to find. And if you watched my haul video last week, you know I found another blade and it's actually new. So I was excited about that. I love finding these. And I actually found these in a set. They were in a little, like a little case. And then inside that case was 3 or 4 blades. And each one of the blades you can end up selling for around about what I sold mine for, $24.95 plus shipping. And if you're an Amazon person, you can sell them over on Amazon too. Most of the blades have listings, and you can sell them over there. That's like so cheap. I would have never have sold that all together like that. Each one of those, 1, 2, there's 7 of them. They should have made $150 on those blades instead of selling them together. That's one of those things that would be a good flip, like just to buy it and then flip it right back onto eBay. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. I need to keep like a search alert for those things, because if they're going to be selling for $25, I would totally buy those for $25 and then just sell one of them and get my money back, and all the rest of them would be profit. That's crazy pants. Anyway, I sold mine for $24.95. If you want to buy this one from Cuisinart new, I believe it's $39.95 plus like $10 in shipping. So they're going to pay $50 to get it new. So essentially him buying mine, he got it for half price. Go ahead and check the chat real quick. Sharon says, with best offer, I get a lot of buy and then they don't pay. And yeah, I hate that. I just had an item that I had to close out the non-paying bidder claim because they bought it, and then I gave them a good price because I was just trying to move things, and then the fool didn't pay for it. And I'm like, that's so annoying. Okay. All right. Back to the sales. I had this Jack LaLanne juicer sitting over on the shelf for a really long time, and when I was going through just kind of clearing stuff out recently. I went ahead and pieced it all out, and the very first thing I sold off of the unit, I paid $7.95 for it. The very first thing I sold was the collection bin. This is where all the like used up pulp stuff goes. And so I sold that first. So that basically made me back my money. And then recently I sold the pusher as well. I generally say that the first thing that goes is the pusher, but this time it was the collection bin. So I don't sell any of my juicers whole. They always get parted out, and that's okay, because what ends up happening with a lot of the juicers that you find, they're yucky. People don't take care of their juicers. Like, some of the stuff inside those juicers, it's just gross. And so if I had to clean them all out, A, it would take a really long time, but B, it's totally not worth it, because juicers are mega heavy. And people can just buy a new one, you know, at the store. They don't typically want to pay, you know, $30 plus $20 in shipping to get their juicer. I mean, they're super heavy. So at least the quality ones are. And so I just part them out. It's just an easier way to do it, and you're going to make more money. If you can find the Jack LaLanne, and it has the little blade key, people lose those things all the time. So it's like a little crescent looking thing. It's orange, and it looks like a crescent, and it's got two little prongs, and it basically goes down inside of the blade and it unscrews the blade. That will sell really quickly. Okay, next up, I bought this Norelco slimline mirror at the Goodwill. I paid, I believe it was $6.95. Paid $6.95 for it, and I did do my research before I bought it, and I thought it would actually had a higher value as well, because it was reversible and it had the adjustments for changing it for your lighting. This sold a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, because I have a Clairol very similar to this, and it totally hasn't sold yet, and it's in the box. And also a good thing about this one is it has an outlet. So on the side here, they can plug in like their hair care, either their hair curler or their hair dryer or whatever. So this sold a lot faster than I thought, and I actually shipped it in a, I believe it went in a regional A box, one of the thin ones, and then I just put some big bubble on the back of it and the front of it to kind of help support it, so it didn't get broken. Sold another one of these Funkos. I had paid $2.99 for, I bought, I guess it was about 9 of them. They were at the Goodwill. Originally, I had them listed as new because they were new in the box. And then I had like 2 customers complain saying they didn't like the condition of the box, which there wasn't anything really wrong with it. So I ended up changing the listing to used, saying that it was new, but that the box had some cosmetic issues. And I didn't change the price. All I did was just add free shipping. So originally when I had them listed as new, I had them for $12.95 plus first class shipping. And then I ended up just changing it to free shipping. So I sold out of them. I actually just found one when I was looking for stuff. So I need to go ahead and relist this as me saying I have one more. I don't know how it didn't come up in the count, but yeah, so they finally sold through. They're gone. So not a huge profit on those. The profit on those came out to, oh, that guy bought 2. Okay, so he bought 2 for $24.90, and they still went ahead and shipped first class. So shipping only cost me $3.65. And so my profit on the 2 of them came out to $12.89. Next, these glasses that I bought were kind of a mistake. I bought them at the same time that I bought some Wizard of Oz, the exact same kind. Like they were in a little case and there was 4 of them. And I don't know, I just assumed that they were going to do better than they did. But then if you look at the comps, they don't sell that well. I'm really surprised because I know people are like Snoopy and Peanuts enthusiasts, but these ended up going for, I don't think it was $24.95. Let me check. No, they did. $24.95. Free shipping. Shipping ended up costing me $10.92 because they're super heavy. My profit on that was a total waste of my time. My profit was $2.77. It was just a bad buy. Bad buy. Here's some more of the Build-A-Bear. This is like a little athletic set, so it doesn't actually need the extra knee pads, but they were in there, so I went ahead and included them just as an extra set. So $9.95 plus shipping. So on that particular one, the profit came out at $8.36. And I can guarantee you that $8.36 was way better than the $2.77 on those cups that could have broken and were much more difficult to ship because they ate up some bubble wrap as well. Stupid cups. That's what I get for not doing my research. Let me go ahead and check the chat before we keep going. I don't have that much more left. Actually, I think I only have 3 or 4 more sales to go through. How do you block new buyers with no feedback? Why would you want to do that? Everybody has to start somewhere. I have new buyers all the time. I don't have an issue with them at all. I want them to buy my stuff. And I want to give them really good service because I want them to come back. And know that eBay's not a scam. Like some people, I swear, like everybody has a story about how they got screwed over on eBay and they love to share it with their friends. So I don't have any issues at all with new buyers. Let's see. Okay, all right, back to my couple more sales. This is a Warlords cards, came in a pack of cards that I had bought for, like generally at Savers, they'll have cards all kind of grouped together. You'll get like 3 or 4 packs of cards. And so these were in one of those packs for $2.99 with 3 other sets of cards. So these ended up selling on best offer for $8. Free shipping. Not a huge profit in that, but $3.65, more than those stanky cups. They were a lot easier to ship. Next up, this sold really quickly. This sold, and I had this priced really competitively because some of them are in the $79 and $99 range, but mine was missing the power adapter. This is a cassette recorder that is voice activated, and it's also used to record phone conversations or TV, or if you're just trying to spy on somebody because it's voice activated. I was so sad that it was missing the power adapter. I paid $9.95 for it, so I did pay up for it, but it sold pretty much overnight. I think it sold, I listed it and then it sold like the next day. So $49.95 plus shipping. It was pretty easy sell. You can see I only took it out of the box and took 2 pictures of it in the picture of the box, and I was done. Yeah, so not a bad buy from Savers. These little climbing shoes, I talked about them in a haul video. I paid $4.95 for them. I have bought this brand of climbing shoes before, and they were actually children's as well. And they are very expensive new. They run upwards of $80 or more. I had them originally priced $44.95, and then I was like, you know, I just want to sell them. I don't want to hold on to them. So, and I don't know when climbing season is or anything like that. So I went ahead and repriced them down to $29.95. And once I repriced them, they sold within a couple of days. So it was a really easy sell. And profit on those was $20.87. So that was the last of my eBay sales. And like I said, my sales were $498. Profit was $243. On Amazon, I sold a bunch more of those Febreze wax melts that I'm sold out of, that I will be buying again this year when they get clearanced out from the grocery store for the holidays. And then I sold through all of my Cocomotions. This is a hot cocoa maker, and I've been talking about Cocomotions for like 3 years or more. I always buy them when I see them if they're economically priced. I've passed on a couple that were $9.99. I don't want to pay that much for them, but because they have a season. They're basically an item that you have to hold on to. And if you look at the numbers, the price drops really, really low over the summer. So it goes up during the winter. You can see, okay, here's October. And then it just climbs up through November, up through December, up through January. And when it hits February, it starts to drop. And statistically, it does that every year. It goes up and then down. And then you can see this year, so it was down, 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 down. And then as it's gotten closer to November, the prices are starting to increase again. They're now up to $40.66, and it will continue to go up past the $40 range, closer to $50 as winter comes around. I sell them merchant fulfilled. You can send them in. Merchant fulfilled, unfortunately, you're only going to get $6.50 or $6.90 something cents. Yeah, I think it's $6.99. You'll get as a shipping credit. So you're going to have to find a way to ship them Smart Post. Otherwise, you're going to get jacked on your shipping. So you can send them in to Amazon and they will sell FBA. But I've just sold mine merchant fulfilled for a long time. And I do print out the manual. The manual is available on Mr. Coffee's website. And if you just say comes with a printed manual, instead of like this guy that says doesn't come with a manual, you end up selling your item better. I didn't realize that I had like the lowest price. I hadn't been paying attention to the pricing, and I had mine priced at like $28 or something like that. I didn't realize that I had hit like the lowest price and that the price had gone up, because I just had them sitting there like all throughout the summer, and then the price had gone up, and so everybody else was in like the $36, $37 range, and I had mine sitting at 28 bucks, and they all sold like overnight. They were just like sold. I had 3 of them. And so that Monday I had 3 Cocomotions that I needed to ship out. I felt like a ding dong because I was like, oh, I could have totally priced them like 35 bucks and still been the lowest, and I would have made an extra $21. But they're gone. So I haven't seen any recently, but I'll buy them when I see them. Cocomotion. If you can find them new in the box, which I did find one new in the box not that long ago, like a couple months ago, they sell really, really well. if you can get them new. If you look at the pricing, let me go ahead and share with you again. Pricing on new ones on Amazon, $135, $140. Prime is at $169. So yeah, if you can find them new, they're a total score. And you know, it's kind of a garage sale item that somebody's gonna, we never use this, Phyllis, and put it in the garage sale. I'm pretty sure that's how they end up at the thrift store all the time. So keep an eye out for those. And I've been talking about them, like I said, for a long time. And that's it. That is, oh, I forgot. I had a Bonanza sale. Bonanza. What did I sell over there? Can't remember. It was $19.75. Oh, I sold a pillow. Okay. Moshi pillow. Let me get back over to my screen real quick. So I always pick up Moshis whenever I see them. The tag is gonna look like a this. And people love Moshi pillows. If you can find the people, those are a great find. Let me see. I haven't sold one in a while. So people. I didn't even see one. Oh, they're Mogu people, actually. Sorry. But they're a microfiber. I mean, not microfiber. Microbead as well. I had, wow, that's so cheap. Why is that so cheap? Oh, I might totally snipe that. You guys better not buy it. I'm going to buy it. Let's see. Doll has material flaw on the face. Oh, yeah. It's all dirty. Gross. Why didn't they clean it? You can put a little Folex on that thing. Oh, well. Y'all can go ahead and buy it. I'm not going to touch it. I had one just like this. I sold it for $79, $100. It was on Amazon. I actually sold it over on Amazon. But they're like Moshis. They're micro bead pillows. Oh, there's none available. Ooh, look at that. So if you find one, put it on Amazon. They're sold out. They don't have any. There's Mogu, little Mogu animals, but no people. So keep an eye out for these in the store, the Mogus. And like I said, I sold mine, I sold mine for close to $100. I know that. But anyway, back to the Moshis. These are the Moshi pillows, and they sell for really good money as well. You can see $45, $35. Do not put them in the washing machine. They bleed. The colors will bleed. Don't put them in the washing machine. You need to spot treat those. Definitely spot treat it. Don't put it in the washer. So that's it. That's all I sold. It was a fairly good week. Not bad. $748 in sales. Let me go ahead and check the chat, and then we can go ahead and close out. Does anybody have any questions before I go? Let's see. There's Nicole. Yes, you missed it. I was going to text you, and I didn't because I was like, she doesn't need to know. I was like, she'll get the alert. I should have texted you. I could send you another fun fact. I've been sending Nicole fun facts all day because I know it's her busy day, so I was just bothering her. Let's see. If you're having problems with people not paying, then put immediate payment required. That's all you have to do. Jay Curtis has said, can you fine tune your camera? No, you need to adjust like your bandwidth setting or something like that. What happens was whenever you're live, sometimes the bandwidth is different. It won't be fuzzy whenever it goes into the actual like having the playback, like the replay won't be the same. It's just because it's live. Sharon says, that's so weird to me that people need a machine to make hot chocolate. Look up cocoa makers because there are some that are $100 or more. People are serious about their cocoa, and if they're a cocoa drinker, you got to think that when you go buy one at a cafe, they're going to be the same price as like buying something at Starbucks, like a specialty drink. So you're going to pay $5 or $6 for a whipped up cocoa. And what those machines do is they basically froth them, and then they're supposed to be like really good. I don't care about cocoa, so I don't care, but some people really love it. Let's see. You sell those used on Amazon. I'm assuming that she's talking about the Cocoa Motions. Yes, I sell a lot of used things on Amazon. Nicole said, give us a fact. I don't know. I don't know. I gave you all my fun facts today. And okay, so that looks like all the questions. And if you're watching the replay of this and you have questions, just post them down below. If you're going to check out the reseller stew tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time, we are going to be talking about kind of a day in the life. We're going to be talking about what our day looks like, and then also kind of what our ideal day is supposed to look like. So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. The reseller stew comes on Tuesdays at noon Central Standard Time right here on my channel. If you subscribe, you can set up notifications. It'll let you know whenever I go live or whenever a new video comes out. And Chad can shut up because I did tell Chad. I sent him a message and said I'm going live here in a couple of minutes. So anyway, oh, Miriam is asking, how much lower do you go than your competition? I don't do it by percentage, so I don't really know. I just kind of go based off of the solds, what the what they generally sell for, and then kind of just go a little lower on that. So like I said, like on the Remington tight curlers, they were selling for $45 to $70, so I priced mine at $39. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you very much for coming and joining me live. I really like doing the show live, doing the sales update, because then you guys get to ask questions about my stuff. But anyway, love you guys. See y'all all again tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway here really soon because I'm coming up on 5,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? I started building this little channel like 4 years ago, and I'm finally up to almost 5,000 subscribers. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so look for that video. And I might do it as a trivia. I'm not sure if I want to put that much time into it or not, so we'll see. You know how I am. It just depends on what I feel like that day. But there will be prize or prizes. So anyway, bye you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Love yas.